So I don't know. It's so if you do remove certain memories, like memories of a physical existence, is what's left still you, just a different you?
I honestly think, like, your experiences and your memories and even how you feel about yourself would be one of the things that, like, shapes who you are.
Of course.
So, I mean, it could potentially be, like, a past version of yourself, but not your current version of yourself.
Well, it isn't being in your own physical human body also a part of the experience of being you? Wouldn't living your life in an android body, for example, make a you that is different from the you that currently exists?
If there's two, yeah. But if this is all that's left, like it is with Simon, like, this is Simon, this is who he is now, this is how he's continued.
Then how is it the same Simon? Shouldn't there be a distinction? Because if this were the Simon that were in the human body, yeah, this dude's around here somewhere. Fucking homeboy has been stalking us.
It can be a different Simon. That doesn't erase the fact that he's still a person.
Okay, but then I guess there are two questions here. One, is this still Simon? And two, is this a human?
It's Simon. I mean, he's clearly not human, but he's as human as it gets anymore.
Well, we're not talking about as human. We're talking about setting a standard and sticking to it. He's either human or he isn't. Either he's what's left of humanity, but he is.
In the biological sense, he's not.
I'm aware, and that's what we're dissecting here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just seeing where you stand on it. This is real fucked up, for the record.
Yeah, it's really nasty.
It's real fucked up.
The WoW was not kind to them.
No. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase it. I will agree that if you take away certain parts of the brain, then it's not you anymore.
Can we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the ARK?
Forget about the ARK.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value, you know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Well, I'll be dead one day. Then what?
Well, better keep it safe until then. Don't want the WoW to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
Yeah, that poor guy. Man, this whole thing sucks. This whole situation sucks real bad.
Yeah, they were just trapped down here.
Yeah, I know. Ariadne's Ocean. Out now. Emergency life support for all the good it did. Yeah, I don't think that if you remove certain parts of the brain, then it's you anymore. I would make that concession.
Yeah, but this Simon has all those memories.
Right, but like I said, if it's a copy of the brain, like, it's not. I just, for me, that's where I draw the line. Like, it's very human-like. It's as human as you can get without being human.
Yeah.
But it's not. What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know. You got to.
Real fucked up. Yeah, so if I recall right now, we're kind of exploring, but also kind of trying to find a way into the infirmary. All the crew scanned and banked the ARK, loading the shuttle to Omicron, leaving as soon as possible. Eames and her crew welcomed us with open arms. Scan was, well, should have most of them. We found 5 surviving members at Tau. They have been stranded here for months without radio contact or proper food. We managed to scan them all, though I suspect their arrival will cause some trouble inside the ARK, as they feel abandoned by Omicron. Just hope everyone will be able to forgive each other. Phi ship went down. We couldn't launch. Going back to Tau to figure it out. Cool. Yeah, so like it's I guess, yeah, ultimately it's not, for me it's not about what distinguishes like humans from other animals or anything like that. Like, well, it's just it's just about how I individually, or whoever else, defines what makes a human being a human being.
I mean,
like the criteria by which we define ourselves, not the criteria by which we separate ourselves from other things. Does that make sense to you?
Kind
like
of.
One is hang on, what happens here? I'm trying to remember. Interesting, right? Oh yeah. I think one of these unlocks, right? Yeah. Infirmary's unlocked. And we don't have the code for that guy yet. So like, I guess an example would be, these are just details on the space gun.
Yeah.
An example would be like, it's the difference between recognizing what the number like 5 is, rather than trying to think about how different the number 5 is from the number 9. Like 5 is 5 things, and how many integers away it is from another integer isn't important.
You're just trying to define integers.
Oh, well, no, you're trying to define exactly how many makes 5, I guess. I mean, it's maybe a bad number, or a bad analogy using numbers, but it's not about the difference between one number, or how many numbers it takes to make a difference between, or to define a difference between one number and another. It's about what makes one number special, I guess.
I think its specialness is the fact that it's different from the others.
I disagree.
Okay.
Okay, so, what were we talking about? Oh, you know what? Never mind, because we're at the infirmary.
Yeah, infirmary.
You're different. Nice suit. Used to have one just like it.
Yeah, this is pretty fucked up. This is real fucked
Go
up.
ahead. Make yourself at home.
I'm like, I don't know what to do first.
She's looking
Can
at
I
us like
help
we're
you with
one of
anything?
those spacesuits down there.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall. Payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm The only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the ARK.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit. I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the ARK, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the ARK is all we have. We'll have to accept second best, you know?
None of this feels right.
Simon, I want to die.
Sarah.
Just think about it.
Sucks.
Yeah, this sucks real bad.
Would you stay with me, please?
Yeah.
It won't be long now. Just please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray!
Oh my god.
Wish I could have died at home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Yeah.
Can't say I blame her.
And that's the last human. Wow wants us to go in there. That much is clear.
Or Homeboy does.
Yeah, or Homeboy does.
That must be Homeboy.
Or it could have been Catherine. Kind of looked like her. Emergency food. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 keep you alive in emergency situations. A manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through an intravenous drip. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after casing has been constructed in left delta.
We carry it.
Yep. So yeah, it's interesting that it said that ARK status was paused on day 312, so everybody basically just went to sleep the same way that Catherine does.
No way I can
Whenever I
climb a
unplug
ladder
her.
while carrying the ARK like this.
Yeah, I was wondering how I was going to do that. You got to put it in this slot over here.